I think beyond all the motivational factors of what it means to me, my friends, my family, everybody, all those that have been associated with me over the years, more than a destination, I think the journey has been very special. So, firstly, I'd like to recognize that, and secondly, I think it's, in a way, I wouldn't say it's motivation for a lot of cricketers that come from the state, but I think it's an experience that I'd like to share with many more that come from my part of the country. I think there is a lot of talent out there. There has been a lot of talent. Make no mistake about the ability that those people had in the past or those that will have in the future. But embracing the culture of what Indian cricket really is and what to expect and how exactly to go about it is something that I would probably like to epitomize for the future and also share the journey with a lot more people who can make it here. I also really hope and wish that many more come from there and go on to achieve even better things than I have. I think from a journalist point of view, it would be a lot more safer if you guys answered that question. Because I am in the thick of things, in the middle of it, doing what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm giving the wrong answers, doing the wrong things. Many times I'd like to think I've done the right things as well on the field. So I think it's very difficult to reflect as you're going through it. Maybe a bird's eye view or a third person's perspective will always be better. And from my side, the journey has been wonderful. All I can say is it's been a wonderful journey with lots of ups and downs, a lot of learnings, and a lot more learnings that will come through it. I think the game by itself, in different walks, not just as a player, in whatever way you are associated with the game, I'm sure even as people who are sitting in front of me today, it's given you a lot to learn as well over the years. So I think the game is the biggest thing that it is the biggest thing as far as I'm concerned, and it's taught me a lot, and I would really, really cherish the journey that it's given me. For me, if you looked internally, at least you can improve by another 5%. Unless and until there's something wrong with you, people are not going to throw punches at you or point fingers at you. And when I looked back at it and looked at it intrinsically, I knew what I had to correct. And ever since then, it's been about addressing downs and troubleshooting for all the questions that were thrown upon me. Some of the questions I raised upon myself mostly and largely. And like I said, that's probably been a very motivating factor for me over the years to reflect upon the downs and work on it. In fact, I would say maybe there is a little psychic in there who wants those things to happen and wants to work on it. So yeah, that's why I think learning is one of the biggest things this game has taught me, and correcting those mistakes is an ability that I've acquired over the years, and I'm thankful for the game to have given that to me. Like I said, it's test wins that stand tall when you finish and when you complete, but after having given it a lot of thought and also thinking if it would sound really narcissistic, then I decided to let go of it. One of the finest spells I bowled has to be the one in Birmingham in 2018-19. I bowled both the innings. I thought almost when I got those 3 wickets on the morning of day 3, when England was some 40, 50, I don't know exactly how much for 3. I got Cook, Root, and I can't remember who the other, maybe Jennings. I got 7 in the game. I felt like I had almost bowled India to a victory at Birmingham, but didn't happen. That has to be one of the finest spells that bowled, leaving India's victory aside, and that's why that probably will rank lesser. A test match at Bangalore, where I bowled a spell on day 2 morning, not for many rewards, and day 1 at Centurion in 2018-19 again. The South Africa got 4 for, could have been a 6 or a 7, but didn't happen. But yeah, that was a good spell as well. So those are 3 spells that will stand out when I look at it. There's several fifers and several wins that have happened over the years. So these are spells that you will remember for how it came out of the hand, what it meant to you personally. Yes. 21 years ago, I was here for 2 months, played under-19 cricket all along. Since I played a few first-class games, I think one first-class game, which I very fondly remember. It was a game just before I got selected for the Indian team. Finest players of spin, Rajat Bhatia again from Delhi. These are some of the, I still feel, some of the greatest batters against spin that I would have completely not wanted to encounter in international cricket. They were some of the most wonderful batters of spin, and they were my finishing school before I started playing international cricket. So I would like to take my hat out because they gave me some valuable lessons over there.